Hey guys, I'm sure you've all heard of James O'Keefe. He's that guy who runs Project Veritas. He goes in and usually does investigative reports on usually left-wing liberal type entities, which is good because nobody does that, and we need to expose these people for the way they really are, because obviously not all liberals, but I'm saying like mostly the progressive types, right? They put on the guise of we care, we love you, blah blah blah. Behind your back, they're just like, the most corrupt pieces of shit ever. And him going into CNN kind of proved that even more. Like, he was talking to one of the producers, and the guy was saying, or one of his investigative reporters was, he was saying that the whole Russia thing is pretty much bullshit, and it's all for ratings. And this is like, anybody could have told you that who isn't like a hardcore lefty. Like, most people are like, yeah, it's probably bullshit, whatever. But for them to run this continuously over and over and over and over and over again, it's like, this is could possibly lead to a war, right? Where a lot of people die. And every time you criticize Trump on not acting strongly enough against Russia because they act this, we need to make what did Hillary Clinton say, right? She was saying like, oh, if I was president, I would retaliate and with force, blah blah blah. It's like, what the fuck? And essentially Hillary Clinton's campaign was the one who came up with the whole fucking Russia narrative thing. And then CNN, who is the the Clinton news network, essentially ran that shit for her. So it's like, it's no wonder that they're the Clintons and them, they're like together, right? So whatever the Clintons say, it's like, maybe recently when she started trying to throw other people under the bus, they're kind of like, okay, let's distance ourselves from her now. But this Russian narrative needs to stop. You're starting conflicts with countries that have nukes and big armies. You could probably win that fight. Yes, I have no doubt that America would win that fight. But why start it? Like, you're in Syria right now, pushing for more shit in Syria to put pressure on Russia, and people are dying in Syria. Like, that blood is on your hands as well, because you're pushing for this shit and it's fake. So shame on you, CNN. Shame on you for this. I don't even know if it's only for money, too. That's the thing, because it's like, if it was just for money, you're really willing to sacrifice that many lives just for a couple $1,000,000 or whatever. That's ridiculous. Because I don't know, they push a lot of nonsense. They push a lot of propaganda. So not just the fucking Russia shit. They've been doing this for years, and so do a lot of other networks too. So yes, it's partly money, but a lot of these networks also don't make money. They don't make a lot of money, and they're being propped up by billionaires to pretty much just shit out their fucking message onto the world and shit out their propaganda, like the New York Times or whatever, right? Like, who's that guy that owns, I don't know, that Mexican dude or something. That's all it is. And look at AJ Media, right? That is run by Qatar pretty much, and all it is them putting out propaganda black people are oppressed in America, but in their countries they have slavery. They enslave black people, but what they're trying to do is go into other countries and fuck it up in there. So yeah, we should have trade and tariffs and shit on Qatar. Fuck Qatar. Fuck Saudi Arabia too, but fuck Qatar as well. So yeah, CNN, they're already trying to discredit this guy and be like, oh, he edits, he's gonna manufacture, he's gonna selectively edit. It's like, come on, watch it yourself. Tell me if you think it was edited to the point where he completely changed what he said, where it's like, no, it was fairly unedited for a long time. So yeah, watch it, tell me what you think. I'll leave a link in the description, and hopefully after this, if you watch CNN now or you read the articles, you'll stop and just use an archive site, or don't use them ever again and don't ever watch them. If you like my content, subscribe and have a great day.